Okay, I think we might be live again. He says, hopefully. Okay. Looks like we might be there. Hello, hello, hello. I hate when it does that. When it doesn't hook in. Yup, good, good, good. Cheers, Kerr. Thank you very much for the little upski date there. It's always good. Yeah. Let me just get rid of that. There we go. Yeah, I have no idea why it doesn't do that. It doesn't always hook in correctly. One of the little quirks of OBS, I think. But we get there in the end. We get there in the end. Nice. Right. There we go. Triple check-in, double check-in. Excellent, excellent. Marvellous. Right. Anyway, I managed to get back in. Now, there was a little queue earlier that stopped me from getting in, but I think because I disconnected and then reconnected very quickly, it was like, oh, that's fine, don't worry about it. Yeah, you can come back in. That's not what I wanted to press, but there you go. Right. Let's hit some buttons. Right. Enter Umbabaharabel, level 149 on the Minstrel. Obviously we've had the new expansion release this week, which I haven't actually bought yet. The only reason for that is that I've been way too busy and I haven't had time to dive into it, and I'm not really at that content level. I think I've only got maybe 2 level 150s anyway, and I've got that much content still to actually do for this character. Or several of my other characters that I can imagine I'm going to hit 160 without even the content anyway. But if you are into it, then do enjoy. I will dive in at some point, but yeah, I'm not in any kind of rush really at the moment. And then obviously we're quite close to Christmas, so I don't know if I'll get much time to play then anyway. And it's I think the problem is you've got to be so careful with games as well. If you're releasing an expansion, I know you could pre-order, but we're essentially 2.5, so it'd be like 3 weeks just before Christmas, and I can imagine that the eyes of a lot of people aren't necessarily on buying an expansion for a game. So yeah, there's always that. So I'm not entirely sure. My other concern is that the content itself is. We're just doing this now. This is obviously the new area. I've not actually seen it, but it is actually showing it on the map. So obviously the Valley of Ikorban, which is where we've been to, but now you can go down to Adagrim. Anywhere else? Yeah, it's a new area, isn't it? Because there's a port up there. To Kigan, which is another. My concern with it is it's just huge land masses. It doesn't seem filled with much. But the story is supposed to be quite good. But I've not seen it. I've not played it. I've not dived into it, so I don't actually know. But yeah, there's Emax Duel, which looks like a big city down to the south as well. I mean, the thing is, you'll be able to go there unless there's some form of quest that blocks you from getting that. I believe the quest giver is outside one of the taverns in Umbabahabel. So yeah, I mean, I've got all this just still to plow through anyway. But yeah, I think we've got a little bit of a mass of content at around 150 that you're gonna just basically have too much to do. I really wish that it'd been stretched out like a lower level region or something like that as well. But that's expansions for you. They want to expand upon, but yeah. Yeah, interesting. If you are playing it, how are you enjoying it? I know some of the kin, the gnomes, have already hit 160. I think several have dived into the story that it comes with, and I believe it's quite a decent story, a good wrap up of the whole Kindred of the Coins, the Song of Wind and Waves. The areas after Umbar had good story, I thought. Yeah. This is the thing. It's once you come kind of out of here into Amber Rule, etc. I find that it's just landmass for landmass, and Scenario and the team do a wonderful job with the tools that they're given to create these kind of areas and stuff like that. But when I played it before, it was just like such a huge place to get from A to B to C, and you're just like, ugh. I think the other issue as well very much stems all the way from Gundabad, because you cannot legitimately get into Gundabad until 130. So literally you've got the whole of Gundabad and Caer Bronac, and potentially like even Elderslade territory. But when you go into here, you've got all these areas to do. And then you head all the way south down to Umbar, down to like Haradwaith, etc. You're doing the Shield Isles, Umbar Barhabel, and then the Valley of Ikorban before you even get to Murgala, which I actually think you'll probably level cap before then. And I think a lot of people don't necessarily have the impetus to carry on with the story or the content after that. So I think that last 20 levels, so 130 to 150, has too much content, and now obviously it goes up to 160. So I can't see it changing, but I'd be interested to see what they're going to do in the future. But I just don't want them to do landmass for the sake of landmass. I know the world is huge, but that doesn't mean it's a bit like space. Space is fantastic, but it's boring as shit for the majority of it because there's not a lot there. So anyway, let's just grab some of that. Ugh, that was as worse as I could think I could get. Basic and advanced. Ugh, that was terrible. That was shockingly. Anyway, well, let's just do that. The other thing as well, just to remind you, legendary items, there's a UI bug with the legendaries because you can reforge them. However, that obviously isn't, but character. You can reforge your legendaries, but wow. Just be very careful because there is a UI bug that doesn't show the things. There is a way around it, but they're supposed to be releasing a patch or hotfix next week that is going to cure it. Because I think what happens is some of your like these words of mastery, for example, your traceries don't show after the reforge. So you don't actually know. Now there is a way to remove it, then do the reforge, and then put them all back in. So that's entirely up to you. And they do provide a code, which I believe is there was a code somewhere, and I can't find it. I'll have to look on the Discord that you can utilize that will give you the tracery reclamation scrolls. The other thing is it's the last day today for the Explore Our World code. So if you've got an account and you want a load of free content, slap it onto there. Obviously, if you're a lifetime subscriber, you don't need to worry about that. But if you've got any alt accounts, etc., then you could do with that free content, which takes you a significant way. Now, I need to go find to Jaith outside the Darlaja about opening the meeting hall. Okay, so where are you? Go down there, okay. Let's get on a horse, shall we? Whoop. Try not to walk into that. Do that. 40 frames per second. Ugh. The other thing this week, I think, we're on the 9th today. It is the 9th today. No, hang on. 7th today. On Thursday, the 11th, there's Ashes of Creation comes out into early access over on Steam. It's a game I've been following for many, many years. And O'Bain has as well. So, depending upon the price of that early access, which I think is going to be expensive, we're going to check that out possibly. So I'll have to see whether it's worth it or not, because it is expensive. And as I've said, other stuff is taking precedence. Where frickety dickety do I need to speak to this person? Is it? Okay, that's the meeting hall. Have I just literally... Oh, God. Went past the door. Dickhead. There we go. Over there. So, yeah, I've nearly got... obviously, it goes up beyond 150, but... there we go. Chapter 8.1. Okay, so we'll pick up that.
Once the meeting all opened?
Okay, defeat Hersworn in the Sail Haven until you find the keys to Darlaja. But he's also got chapter 9.1, which is the continuation. Enter the meeting hall.
Of Darlaja.
Yeah.
Kindred of the coins here.
Then we've got different roads, which is 10.1. Okay. And then we've got 14.1 Wizards, Whispers of Wizardry.
Can it be so?
Okay.
Has the day come at last?
Okay, so that's a level 151. Okay. I'll pick them up anyway, but I'm not going to do anything with that yet. I'm just going to remove that out of our thing. So we're going to go defeat Hersworn over on the docks again until we get the keys. Right, let's come out of here. Interesting. Is there a new raid coming with the content? I'm presuming there is, because again, I presume it's one of those that it's going to come after, further down the line. Into the Fisherfold. Right, let's go this way across the bridge. Still makes me laugh how on stream it looks as smooth as butter, yet I get shitty frame rates in game. I should basically just watch the stream in OBS rather than play it on my screen. Right, okay, let's just discount. Right, you can die. The other thing as well, the last time I played, I actually kept dying on one of the quests, one of the instances. It was actually a lot more difficult than I think it should have been. But, you know, hang on. Cool. Okay. His pathing's well screwed. That did handy dandy for me. Did I get the key? No, didn't get the key. Rubbish! Didn't get the key. Nah. Okay, we'll go along the other side then. Rubbish. Ah, give me the keys. Don't give me the keys. Hey! The dudiest little guy out of them all who has, you know, had the keys. Unbelievable, Jeff. Bear with me. Oop, hello. Oop, hello. Too busy paying attention to other stuff. Well, that spanked up the button. Right, up here. Let's go this way around. Right. One here. Here. Yamming. We're yamming.
The keys to the meeting
We're
hall
yamming.
of Darlaja?
Okay. Right. And okay, it needs to be up there. Can we actually shortcut across? Oh, hello. That'll be potential no. Maybe there we can. Whee. Okay, so
It will take some time for everything to be ready, but I hope when all is prepared, you will return to us.
okay, so that's a virtue. Let's just check. We're up to so we're on 35 on confidence. So yeah, okay, so finish now. Whoop. Marvellous. Well, that did push us through to 36. Nice. Okay. So that finished off that one. Enter the meeting hall. Okay, so we'll add that one to the tracker. And there's different roads. Okay. There we go. Hello. We'll get there eventually. There's Daxamat. How you doing? Boop. Okay, so he's in the main hall to the northeast. I want to speak to you.
I thought the Darlaja would allow all to be heard.
I'm going to accept that just because I can grab some questy poos as we go. Oktar.
One would think a known face such as mine would grant me an audience with the king.
Oh yeah, I do remember this now. I was trying to remember if I'd ever done this, and then yeah, I have, yeah.
What do you want?
Okay. J-Jax. Okay, examine the suggested coffers. Boop. Act natural. Cool. The funny thing is if anybody says just act natural, people just don't know how to act natural. They're like, okay, let's not be conspicuous, and everybody starts looking around, and oh dear. I'm just keeping the tabs on the ending of the Formula One. Because it's like 4 laps to go. I don't tend to watch Formula One. I find it quite boring, but it's got quite a tense ending. Max Verstappen, obviously the Dutch driver, is leading. Second is Piastri, who's third, I think, for... I can't remember what position he's actually in the overall standing. But if it ends now, Lando Norris is in third place. He would actually win the championship by 2 points. That's how close it is. It's ridiculously close. Okay, talk to him.
I am pleased for you to see your handiwork. Word has begun to spread among the people that Azaga fled from the city.
Is it Kolteth or where that's Bellendor, kinsman of the Fast Fleet.
It is good to see you again, my friend.
Okay, let's talk to you as well. Oh, it's Kolteth. Kolteth. Boop. Okay, number 2, Tahata unaccounted.
I thought
Just
you
a
might
Umbar
come
Mock,
to
as
speak to
Cortex
me,
suggested.
friend.
I'm going to pick up these as well, Smuggler's
You
Creed.
seem somewhat capable.
These
You may
could
yet
all
survive
come in
Umbar
handy.
Bahar. It's not only our people these scoundrels have captured. It's also our
Light
treasure.
Shadow,
I have a task uniquely
Rising
suited
Tide
for
of
your
the Dead.
gifts. Beware,
Might as well pick up these because I'm
I
going to
may
be
have a larger ask for you. The more
in
we
there
explore
anyway.
Umbar Mock
For the actress to the
and
bishop.
city, the more danger we uncover. Greetings. We have much to do for Umbar and little time in which to do.
Okie dokie, right. So we need to. Okay, it's that one, isn't it? So find the entrance to Umbar Mocht as Cortex suggested. So southern entrance to Cardamom. Okay. Let's head outside. I can never remember where this is. I think I struggled to find it the last time. It's not the way out. That's the way out. Dupe. I think it's on the map anyway, isn't it? Because it's the entrance to Takhdar. There. Yeah, okay. So it's there. Let's head over there. People. Through the undergrowth. Bum, bum, bum. Wharf gate. A funny feeling it's down there somewhere. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Bow, 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 bow. That looks suspiciously like a door that leads underground. Okay. Nice. Indeed bestowed. You found the guard post. Nice. Oops. Lag. Jesus.
Oi there, traveler! What is it that brings you to Ilmabiri, the home of fierce beasts, foul smells, and now 3 brave soldiers? Greetings! Are you offering to help?
While you are traveling through the
Find the
tunnels,
lost dog.
I have a favor to ask of you.
Okay. Find the lost dog. Oh, tunnel guide is always handy. Milestone. Bounty, Dragu. I really didn't do much in here, the bog lurker Dragu. The last time I sprinted through it, I think on the captain.
To you.
It was always fun. Right, okay. Let's rumble over here. Okay. No, you, but nope, you've gone into behind. Fine. Lando Norris has won the Formula 1 Championship. There we go. Verstappen won the race, but Norris finished third, which was enough to take the title by 2 points. Right, sewer lurker meat. This is always good. Get rid of a bat. Okay, new deed, bat slayer. Abandoned planks. Okay, this must be what I can collect for the Umbar forestry. Crafting ability. A crocodile. Let's take on the croc. Okay, culling the crocs. There we go. We'll do that as well. My bags are full. I would have thought my bags would be full. Dear. Right, let's browse the shop. Let's see what we can sell. We'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Keep. Keep. Cutlass. There we go. Marvellous. Okay. Something over there. Whoa, they spawn quick. Jesus. Oops. Oh, it's you. Okay. Shit. Didn't realise you were actually there. Okay, I've got to be careful here. Realise this was the bounty one, to be fair. There we go. Okay. Didn't actually realise that was where he was. Okay, let's just go back and hand that in then, shall we? Sewers. Dr. Nashon. Nashon, my potion.
Umbar is a free city at last.
Omba is a free city at last. Like it. Okay. Do I have... Why? Okay. Don't actually know if I have anything that I can use. What's that? Pitted axes. Okay, I can. That's at hand, yeah. So, Brian Claw ear, sea tossed skins. Don't actually have any sea tossed skins. I got one. Okay. Not as much as I thought. Shared shit tasks. Nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. So maybe everything is in the medium one. Is that just a junk? Yeah, it's a junk. Let's get rid of it. Get going. That one's junk. Just get rid of it. Rubbish. Okay, sea tossed skins. I've got a lot of them. Any more? Finish now. Okay, that's the limit for the day. Marvellous. Right, and you can go back into there. Wood. Branches and wood. Boink. Boink. Yeah, I can go into there. The only problem with carry-alls is that you can't just select when you open them. You can't gather because it will just gather anything that can go into a carry-all. So if you're literally wanting to do or grab a specific thing, you have to manually put them in there, which is a bit of a pain, but it's the only way because there's no filters, so there's a bit of a pain on the back side. I've got all. What the hell? Oh, the tracery boxes have changed, have they? Okay. I wondered why they look different. I thought, what the hell are they? And I've just realised they are tracery boxes. Mm-hmm. Cool. Marvellous. Right, anyway, that got rid of some stuff. Yeah, did put it back in. Let's head along. Actually, can we go out the other way? Yeah, we go through here. Let's go find this other thing, whatever this is down here. Let's remove that. We find some crocodiles. We'll call them crocodiles. Crocodilia. Boop. Okay. Wow. Can't really just fly through here, can you? The count of enemies seems quite high. I mean, literally, to come out of here and all of a sudden you're surrounded. Okay. We've got kill bats as well. No, bats do not count. Maybe they can't. Ah. Right, let's... hello. There you go, you're dead. We'll get rid of you as well, Mr. Crocodile. Cool. Right, the bait. Oh, hello, you're a big beastie. Oh, nice. That was another one done. Do. Another one bites the dust. Yeah, it just seems like they've seriously upped the enemy count in here. Now, maybe it isn't necessarily that they've upped the enemy count, it's more that there is less people running around in here and killing shit. Whereas I'm in here predominantly with maybe one or two other players. You Goblin Slayer. Okay. So we've done the crocs. Naked little bastard. Hide in there. Okay. Yep. Here we go. Some ore. Get some planks. Who are you calling a plank? That way. And room to the right. I just love it. If you turn around really quickly, the water, you can hear the water running out of the spout from the roof. But until you look at it, you see it stops when it's out of view. That is how you save resources, through culling. Whoop, hello. Nice. So, through here and through this other room. Okay. Jim the Bank!
Oh, views of plenty, oh, views of plenty, whoa.
There we go. That is Jim at the Bank. How you doing, fella? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to you. Hope you're well. Whoop. Bats. Lots of bats. Oh. person is getting goal. Cool. Cool. Still disappointed with United. Yeah, it's a weird season. It really is. Nobody's dominating. I mean, obviously, I think City and Arsenal are going to be there or thereabouts. I think everybody else is just going to be beating each other up. But then you look at Arsenal yesterday losing to Villa. But it can happen, I suppose. You know, that's why the Premier League is seen as one of the best leagues, because everybody can beat everybody. But we've just fallen off a cliff this month. 2 months. It's just gone nuts. The thing I'll say with the whole Salah situation is, if you're not playing well, I don't care whether you're a superstar. If you're not playing well and you're not doing what you need to do for a team, you shouldn't be in that team. His ego's getting in the way there massively. Because he hasn't performed himself this year. And because we've got more forwards and more midfielders that we can swap in and out, he feels like he's been victimised. Exactly, Jim, exactly. I don't care who you are, whatever team you play for. If you're not performing, you're out the door. In terms of the team. But yeah. I mean, he even said as well, which really gets to me, that when I think apparently he told Slot last year, when Slot came in and said, look, if you don't need me to track back or don't ask me to track back and defend as much, I will kind of score goals for you. Well, that's no good, because everybody in the dog has worked out that there's a big gap of a third of a pitch between you and the... Why am I missing something here? It says over here. What am I missing? It's the dog. Hello, Herky, Herka. Whatever you called. Herka wags her tail and looks willing to follow you. Good. Okay. Need to follow... Wait, come on, Herka. You got big ears and you're very adorable. But come on, get a move on. Oh, hello, we'll put that doll there. Okay, just straight along. But yeah, his ego's getting in the way there and saying, you know, promises have not been kept and all this, that and the other. And it's like, doesn't matter if you're trying hard. If the performance isn't there, then you're going to get dropped. And like I say, teams have worked out that on our right side we're very vulnerable. You know, and we've had problems at right back as well. It isn't just been, you know, Salah and everything, but when you've got a plethora of midfielders that you can swap out for one player that's not performing, it's going to happen. But then he plays the victim card. Let's, you know, angle a move to Saudi, etc., etc. And to be honest with you, if he's going to have that attitude, and he's had that attitude before, it isn't just a Klopp phenomenon. A Slot phenomenon. He did it with Klopp as well. Oh, cool! The dog runs with floppy ears. Nice. So yeah, I think he's creating a little nest for himself there of, you know, I'm the victim, blame me. But when people say, how have you been playing? Not great, I haven't had a good season. He's not going to admit to that, is he? Base G Farmer, how you doing over on Tube of You? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to you. Absolutely, I mean, there's too much player power now. I think it's kind of like, oh, you're not playing me, you know. It baffles me what they kind of put into contracts, as well as like how many games you're going to play and everything, and you're just like, really? Okay, yeah. There we go.
You found her.
I have.
This is such good news.
I don't have enough room to hand that in, so you know you can't have the dog back yet. We can't. Yeah, Jim. To be fair, but I think the problem we have is that the world evolves, doesn't it? And we know that players, even now, because of what gets written into their contract, that they become even more powerful. And you're like, not too sure that it's definitely detrimental to a manager if all of a sudden you look at, say, the chief exec or whatever comes to you and says, right, we've signed this player, but they need to play at least 70% of the games of the season. It's written in the contract, and you're like, really? But what happens if they're playing shit? Well, no, it's if we want them to come, they've got to do X, Y, Z, and you're like, yeah.
You found her. This is such good news.
I can't imagine that that's going to be helpful in any way, shape, or form for any team.
Is in Kalam no more? Umbar Baharber is a rough city that has seen more than its fair share of war.
I don't need the dog following me around now, to be fair, so you can see you later, Urka. I think it's supposed to disappear anyway, but it didn't. Okay, am I not actually found the correct pathway then? Okay. Not found the correct entrance. I think that's the problem, isn't it? But yeah, player power is kind of a bit too extreme now. I mean, it's a free market. If you've got a service to sell, then yeah, you can charge what you like. But I think contractually, some of the stuff that puts into contracts is a little bit strong. Okay. Okay, this smuggling mastermind. Oh, hello. He just knocked me out there. Rude. Okay, maybe that target. Bim, ba-doom, bim. Nice. He hasn't moved, so I think I might be okay. There we go. So where we just carry on through there. Okay, if we can, we'll take you out then. Nice. Okay. Workbench, study, healer. Tasks, not gate. So what is that one then? Stolen mementos. Okay, search for the clues. So actually, oh, there you go. are there. Okay, so I'm going to have to kill that. Ooh, Greepan is a mastermind just wandering around. Basically, you found me. Your character looks awesome. My warden looks like over. To be fair, this is cosmetic armor from the last expansion. So, yeah. Very, very cool. But definitely not my usual attire. Because I don't like ranged. Do that. Shit. That was an inadvertent shot that flew off there. Flew off in my hand. Wow. Let's do that. Oh, well. Oh, that was a little bit lucky, because that was getting a little bit hairy there. A little bit hairy. There we go. Okay, right, that's that done. So let's come out of here then. Through here. Into here. Nice. Okay. There we go. Let's go down here. Tunnel guide.
It's a free city at last.
But it's a free city at last, apparently. Apparently there's somebody over there. Quite literally. Is it round this corner and I've just not seen it? Yeah, it's you.
I might know that name, and
Cool.
I might even know the Alpha. I am no grave robber, and I thank you for warning me.
Nice. Now, is this the gate? That was the entrance that we needed to find. Indeed, is it? And then just the Umbar box that Cortex suggested. Okay, it's that one all the way down there. Okay. Right. Whoop. Okay, let's get on the horse then. Let's head down there then. This is going to be the south end. Yep. Let's go through here. Up these stairs. Oh no, we can go to the side of the stairs. Boo, boo, boo. Do 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 do. We discovered the high gate. Let's go down to the low gate then. Boop. Boink. Squeezing through. And down to the right. Marvelous. Okay, goat rats. Shit. Christ. So you don't know which is the best way through here. Dead end. Oop, fell off my horse. Rubbish! Got sneak. Got hawk. This isn't the way. This is not the way. Oh, fuck. It's a dead end, but you might have to go swimming. Do I need to go back the other way? Are they still following me or not following me? Oh, they've all got... Okay, the passing's got very confused there, hasn't it? Oh dear. So they all dived off into the water and were trying to catch me that way. I was a bit confused as to why they weren't running behind me. And yeah, obviously we found out why. 30 frames per second, less than 30 frames per second. 20 frames per second. Damn. Okay, right, let's go a different pathway then. How to get lost in Umbar Bahabel. Get through there. Can we actually go underneath this? No. Can we fall off? Yes, we can. Can we swim along here and get out somewhere? Yeah, we can, and then we can go over this bridge. Okay. Over here. So, somewhere. Don't know where it actually is, but on the map it's showing just to our left. Probably around this corner.
You have returned to Rumina and me. Oh, perhaps you should keep your distance.
Okay, this way. Jim, 415 Q on Orcrist. Yeah, when I joined, well, I said when I joined the queue, the first time I looked, I was at 63, but I was stuck at 63 for a long, long time. We are, yeah, 1,500, just over 1,500 people, so it's not surprising, really. Now, is it through here? Okay, this looks like it might be the place. It's all about the place. No trouble. Them big tubes of wrapping paper. That's nice. We'll get. Giving the password. Glad. Wow. Glad he knew what the password was. Wow. That's some serious lag. Down and down and down we go. To cool. Oh. Let's open the door.
Is that so? Well, I'm not one to speak against Colter.
I'm just going to get this tunnel guide.
Good day to you,
Thank
travelers.
you, Mr. Tunnel Guide.
Ah, you are newly arrived to this
I'm gonna
of
free-
the Demamir.
Right, let's sell some stuff. I really do need to sort out my bags. Okay, let's just sell all them. I don't think we need it, so we'll just sell them. Oh, legendary treasury, 141,
You
eh?
seek to learn where
Nice.
Data, the sea beast, has gone. I have not seen her for quite some time.
I haven't seen her for quite some time.
Could I have a moment of your time? I have a
Okay.
bit of a problem.
Go exit you. The Shook, the blood market. Finally, someone is doing something about those scoundrels. Cortex and Jules. Honestly, we've got bigger problems than rats. But if Cortex says
Got bigger
best
problems
to
than
do it and
rats.
fast. Well met. You look quite capable. We have need of some assistance if you're willing. We have urgent need of one such as yourself.
Okay. Let's check the notice board. Okay.
Please. You look capable. I need the aid of someone
Okay.
strong to find
Doc Palisade Orcrist now
Is more
more than
than the
for
sharpest
4
blade.
hours already. Really? I mean, I was at 63 earlier and I started streaming an hour ago. But like I say, I connected and I forgot, so I would have probably been higher, but I probably got in within 10 minutes. So yeah, even if you like multiplied that by, you know, so technically a couple of hours, but okay, right, where the hell are we? Okay, we need to be around here and to the right. Doop. Yeah, I am a VIP. Yeah, yeah. I keep forgetting about that. To be fair, I've always been a VIP because I was a lifetime subscriber. But yeah, I always forget that VIPs do jump the queue. So if you are a subscriber, then yes, technically you will go bish bash bosh and dive in a little bit quicker. But yeah, well noted. Okay. That one is Little Spirits, which is leave food offerings near. Okay, we've got to go up here then. Bag's full. Christ, mate. Bags are full. So. Okay, we do need to kill that, but apparently around here we do need to leave food offerings. We don't need these. This way? Yeah, this one. Oh, area for food. There we go. My food offerings near Shakhtahab. Okay, now there's another. Okay, looks like we're going to be going around on a little journey. Yeah, it definitely has a kind of. I mean, it's intentional and they're reusing assets, but it feels like the area around like the Great Barrow, the Barrow Downs, for example. Obviously, these technically are just barrows, aren't they? They're just barrows, mate. Oh, Christ. Full of stuff again. Full of stuff. Right, somewhere in here then. Okay, there's a place for food. People should ask Code next time how the queue works for me. Yeah, I don't actually know whether they just literally get bumped to the top of the list. I don't know. Because, I mean, we still have to queue, but, you know, obviously if there's a lot of subscribers, then it's along the lines of when you join that queue, so... Give me some coins. Okay, onwards, down. Oh, hello, Weaver. Spittle. New deed. Spiderbane of the car. Bar Haddad, whatever it is. Stalkers. Go away. Thank you. Corpse. Still can't move. Oh, there we go. Check the corpse. Quantum Mary, I've also noticed over so many future might be an option. We still have no new instance. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've not done anything with the new expansion. I haven't got the new expansion installed at the moment. I haven't bought it or anything, so I've got kind of other priorities at the moment. There we go. But, yeah. Hang on, there's a queue number caused an error and kicked. That's a strange one, Jim. Nice. There we go. Oop, hello, can we get up here? I just find it very difficult when you start playing another game, whatever it is, and then all of a sudden you come on to replay a different game, how your brain just kicks in and goes, I need to, you know, I can climb this bit of scenery, and then you realise you can't, whereas in another game you'd have been able to. Okay, let's start into there. Ooh, hello, Weaver. Now 556. Ugh, you just dropped 200. That's annoying. Be interesting to see how quickly you get through, Jim, in kind of relation to Doc. Doc, I don't know if you're a subscriber too. If you are, and obviously it's not going to be a scientific experiment in any way, shape or form, but if you weren't, then it'd be interesting to see how quickly you got in compared to somebody who isn't a VIP, for example. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, that's all the spiders killed. We need another spider victim. Okay, take all the stuff. Whoop. Christ on the bicycle, there's a few here. Boink. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. Right, that's... Okay, shoot. Have I missed a... I think I have, haven't I? Yeah. I've missed one of the victims somewhere, wherever they are. Okay, let's just run back. Down here, perhaps? Oh, hello. Just as I fired off that, we've got this one coming at me as well. There it is. There's a couple in here. Good. Okay. Kill that. Right, okay. Okay, that's quite handy because if I can get to here without him pulling. Nice. General error, take a number of the queue. Again? Jesus. And Doc, have you got the same? Okay. Looks like the servers are crapping out a little bit than the specific queuing servers, maybe. That's annoying. Very bloody annoying. Who put that wall there? I didn't see that wall there. Well, there's a wall, there's a way. Okay, up here. Kill the bat. Heavy abandoned blanks. Marvelous. I do think the game has become a little bit bloated. I've said this consistently for a long time in terms of little bits of, you know, currencies and all that kind of malarkey, and you're just like, yeah, do we really need it? I don't think we do we? Fetid crypt bat. I didn't know if something in here would trigger, but, you know, it's not too shabby. Right, into here. So this is the next one. Is it for finding some stuffed rotting crypt rat? Treasure cache down there. Let's, oh, hello. Oh, landed right on top of it. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Rat. Fancy seeing you here. Inventory overflow. Yeah. This is so. Nice. Okay, he's resisted. What the hell is going on there? He had very high resistance. Which is quite surprising. Okay, let's go into here. Well, okay. Stairs. I was like, where the hell how the hell do you get up here? And it's like, aha, tunnel guide.
Fair winds to you.
Fair winds to you. Nice. Okay, nice. So, Nuru. So, if we go back with the tunnel guide.
Good day to you, traveler.
Is it Mechab Kupar? Oh yeah, that one. There we go. Marble House. Oh, start turn. Do you start? Start to you. Vile infestation.
I am grateful. If those spiders got any closer, they might overrun our encampment. I thought this a grim day, but it's turned into a joyful one, thanks to you.
Okay. Okay, there's quite a bit of stuff around.
There is a chill in the air.
Okay, we'll
I
do
do
that.
not like it.
Let's do that. Okay. Just waiting for a delivery, so I may have to just quickly break off. A fetid crypt bat. Okay. A fetid crypt bat was using its extensive wingspan to flap away like fuck. Right. Back in a moment. Right, there we go. Back again. Luckily, I didn't get attacked. That would have been arse, wouldn't it? Do need you though. Crypt sentries. Crept into the crapt. Or crept into the crypt and crapt. We avoid you. Yeah. Don't need you either. Okay, just another deed. Deed complete, reclear. Oh, okay, so we found all of them. 1,000 virtue, thank you very much. Explorer of Karlabad. Nice, nice. Okay, give us another one. That's nice. Whoop, hang on. I'm sure that's a perfectly hygienic slide down the tunnel if you were going to do that. Ugh. Another sentry. There you go, the chest. Check the chest. Nice. Okay, can't wait. Keep the sea stones. They may come in handy. Boink. Boink. Dead. Desecrated, you say? Desecration's what you need. Boink. Nice. Wonder what the frick had going on there. I don't know if she had a wound or just the effort of lifting the desecrated tomb. Oh yeah. It literally is just the lid on the desecrated tomb. Yeah, yada, yada, yada. Crypt Walker. Ugh. Okay. Don't need them. What's attacking us? Oh, it's the arm. Creepy little bastards. Boop. Boop. Ooh, hello. Wow! It shot through the tomb. Not happy about that. Wow. Not a fan of that. Okay, we need to do some more. More? Oh. Hey, sir, can I have some more? Get close to the area Kaltag described. Okay. Okay, there's a heavy necklace with Miriath the Emissary, not looking too hot. Just sell all these. Like, okay. That did not go so well for that person. Okay, we'll pull all. Interesting. Dot partners 674 in queue after all the errors. Ugh. So it looks like the errors are kicking in, and that's not an ideal scenario. Do I actually need any more? Okay. Desecration of the tombs. So that is still saying that it's problematic. So there must be one over in this bottom corner that I've missed. One here, so oh, there it is. Okay. Marvel Hoose. Cool. Right, that's that done. Nice. Okay, somewhere along to the end of here then. I mean, if you had a D to kill shit in here, you're laughing really, aren't you? So somewhere down here and around the corner. Uh-huh. Misplaced axe. Okay, right. Oops, get rid of that. Really could do with sorting out all the shit in my bags. Right, actually, we could get on the go. And just get back to here. See, that's all nice and pristinely clean, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Adios, mother frugal flingers. Right, that through here. Through here. That this way? Is it up here? Oh yeah, go this way. Around here. Up along here. Another crypty crapty bat. Yeah. Yeah. Into here. Marvellous. Okay, Caltag.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Please, can you let my daughter Farida know the good news? There is a chill in the air, and I do not like it.
Apparently there's a chill in the air, and they do not like it. Jim Max got the same error again at 3.4 now. I'm 7.3. What? I wonder if everybody is getting that error then. I wonder if it's not just... Oh, well.
Let us do.
Yay! We dinged to 150. There we go. Look at that. Yay! And of course, level cap is risk, so you just carry on. You don't need the content. So I just carry on. Just carry on, obey. Dr. Birak Mekab Kapoor. Okay. Dreary and tidy mess? No. A message from Mizada. Okay, we'll accept that one. Hobnanigans? No. No. Excellent, Smithers. Right. So, somewhere over here we've got to speak to Biruk.
I spoke to some of my fellows about the missing kinswoman Tatata, and none of them have seen her.
There we go.
Yes?
Found an entrance to the hidden harbour in the southern eastern corner of Dil Imins. Okay. Okay. So we're going to go all the way down there. I wonder if it's quicker and easier. Because these are all entrances, you know, and exits. So if you come out of, say... Yeah, I wonder if everybody's having the same problem. It's like, oh, you get to the point and then it goes... kicks a lot of people out and then everybody moves along the queue. And then they get to the same problem and then... there's definitely something awry. Yeah, so it's like coming out of here, and then coming into these places would find everything a lot quicker, I think, than doing kind of the way that I'm doing things. Right, so let's head out of here then. So where is she then? She must be in here as well. Not that way. Let's go down here. Is it this way? Oh, you silly ass, that way. Oh, you silly bugger. Whoop, sneak. Crypt Raider sneak. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because I think I need some Crypt Raiders. So you're going to get whacked. Nope, guess I don't. Horseburger. So we're going to go back through here then. Keep going. Whoop. Sort off. No. Go where? That's... Yeah. Wow. He just knocked me off there. This might be a bad idea, but I'm just going to keep running. Okay. Fuck's sake. I literally, half a second, got out of combat. Okay, Doc Palmer's people are reporting on the Discord. Okay, yeah. Good. Well, hopefully the SSG can take a look at it or have a word with their... which way can we get through here? Is that it up there? Through here? Oh, for fuck's sake, I fell off again. Yep. Stairs. Let's go through these stairs. The problem is I'm getting hit now all the time because of the fear and the dread that's kicking in, which is the dread. Rubbish. Oh, Jim, I think everybody's probably just falling on their sword a little bit ahead of you, so yeah, I can imagine that's going to be problematic. Oh, right, you're going to go. Okay. So how do I get to there then? Do I have to go up into the crypts? How the fuck do I get there? Excuse my French. Because it looks like there isn't a pathway through. Because there, it does look like there's a path. Like along here, but then that would suggest that Oh, there was a door, wasn't there? Is it that door? There was a door at the end, but I didn't think it was a door that was accessible. Let's go have a look. Sorry, bat. Coming through. Beat fools, fingers. Okay. See what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take these out because I don't want to be fighting with the dread. Because I don't actually have an end point to go to. Aton, how you doing? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Hello, welcome. Yeah, oh, see, it's that door. That door there. I'm just going to go through the door. Skull door. Can we shut the skull door? No, we can't. It's been used too recently. That's rubbish. Should be able to use the door anytime you like. Anytime you like. Boink. There we go. Right, now we're in here. Oh, we're up there. Okay, so that's the entry point, way up to the top. To the top. Oh, okay. An Sharoom Squeezer. Okay, this is going to be an interesting one. Aton 797 on Orcrist in the queue. Shoosh, in the queue. Plenty of time to figure out what class I want to start. Yeah, my suggestion to people is just try a variety, to be fair. What you may find, Aton as well, is that you may struggle to get in at the moment. There seems to be a problem with the login server, so they get so far through the queue and then they end up dropping. There's an error that seems to come up. So, yeah, just be aware that you may get in and then you may not. Like I say, it does appear at the moment that there's a problem with the login server. So when you're queuing to get into a server, it goes and craps out a little bit. Holy shit. Ooh, hello, this... Whoa. I've just realised he is an elite master. He literally is an elite master. What the fuck? See, he's not. He's just an elite. This might be a bad idea, but I'm going to see if I can sprint straight through here. Yeah, I might bubble when I get knocked off. I'm going to use the... which is probably going to be very, very quickly. Yeah. Coming through. Nope. I just didn't get the chance there, did I? Let's see. No, they drag me back again. That's the problem, they drag you back. Right, retreat now. We'll see where we get put. It put me where I wanted to be. I was over here at the top and now I've died and it's put me down here. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. Dear, we'll go for that. Yeah, there's definitely some different play styles, so don't worry if you don't settle on the first class that you come to. You might be like, wasn't impressed with that, or that was okay, but yeah.
Fair winds to you. You found the necklace for Kaltar? I do not believe it is as much a boon as he thinks. What news has come in with the tide?
Okay, so okay, so that takes us out. Okay. That's fine. Him mixing about hunters is still a bad place. Even after rewhip. I haven't played my hunter in quite a while, so I don't know what it's been like for them as such. I could probably expect it isn't, that they're still not top DPS. I think the problem was is that they used to be, whereas now they're definitely, well, they aren't, and they used to be. But I still think they're very good at clearing content. I don't think they're bad, and definitely with the speed increase and their ability to travel, they're probably one of the fastest to level. Because, like I say, you can run faster, you can port, as in teleport. So yeah, I think you're. It's still a relatively solid choice, I would say. Definitely a solid choice. A wallowing crocodile. A big bagger and all. But yeah, whichever class you go with, or if you try any class and you don't think, or you might feel not enjoying this, then switch. Try a different class. Aton, are you definitely a new player, or have you played kind of before or anything like that? The only reason I say is that make sure you haven't already, if you've not already, when you get into the game, I haven't played since the game released. You've played both codes, good. That's all right. I was just going to say, explore our world. Make sure you use that. And if you've already used it, then that's good. So get it redeemed, and that will give you a shit ton of free content. And that's obviously for other people as well, not just Atten. That let's get these planks. But yeah, make sure you redeem that code. I think it's the last day. Yeah, even if you can't get into Orcrist, yeah, it's for an account rather than for a server. There will be, unfortunately, people that do miss out, and they'll be like, ah. But I mean, I've got several accounts, and how you doing, Melon? And you don't necessarily need it, because I've got 2 lifetime accounts. I don't need it as such. Yeah, thank you, 2025. And I think the weekly code is Master of Unlocking and Andy Run, or Andy Run, rather. Because the Master of Unlocking, I can't remember if that is. Let me just see. Let's just see if that does. Okay. Oh, it is doing it. Just checking on that one, so that works. Yeah, everything is going very, very slow. Very, very slow. Okay, the Master of Unlocking the coupon has expired, so you can't use that one. And I Run, I think, is the latest one that you can use. I'm just going to try that one. 10% run speed times 5, 6 hours, which is quite handy. So yeah, don't hold out on that one. Yeah, single S. Okay, Hidden Harbour corridor.
What does my sister think?
See, corridor. Take her. Ah, this is that door. Okay. 400 and no errors so far. It's always good. Be interesting to see if it's a case of however long you've been in the list, in the queue rather. Right, so defeat devious corsairs. Yeah, we came here. This is the place that we kept dying a level ago, which was very annoying. And I could see this doorway, and I thought, where does that go? And we just realised now. Cool. Let's go along here. Whoop. I always get dubious when there's a big lag like that because you're like, okay, what's happening? There we go. Okay, 3 hair sworn captains as well, so okay. It's fine. Okay, so what is that then? So I need 2 more captains and 2 more corsairs. And sell some stuff. They all get rid of that. No, we'll get rid of that. But be interesting to see if they okay, quite a slow respawn, so I wonder if this is an instance. Okay. Boink. There we go. Right, I need a captain. Captain! There's one there, but can't get to... Oh, you'll do though. Thank you. Cool. Done. Talk to Cora down at the entrance of the hidden harbour. Now, is he back up here? Or does he mean... Yeah, he does. Oh. Doc Parnas is just...
Yes.
You kind of just kicked yourself in the nuts there, didn't you? You were like, it's going well, it's going well. Okay, it's not going well. Okay, return to Mekhab Kapur and ask Biruk about the map Koradan recovered. Okay. We can use this sneaky little door. The door of sneakiness. Okay. Let's just do that. Sell all. Loot all. Sell all. Loot all. Sell all. Is this literally just cooking mushrooms? Yeah. It is. Nice. Fortunately, that is the way, so I'm going to have to get rid of the wallowing crocodile. Chomp. Yeah. And you can go. Do not have a view for that. Kill these as well, aren't I still think one of the most impressive skills within the game is the Lore Master skill of not Cracked Earth, Lightning Strike. This is why I had a few launches open to get a button. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Okay. Nice. Athens 141, going steady. So it's 50 minutes waiting with errors. Okay, yeah. Jim, I don't know if you're still here or whether you've managed to get in or not. So I know you've seen the error as well. Right. Oh, you got in. Excellent. Jim got in. Jiminy, Jiminy. Okay, right, so we go. Yeah, like I said, I had a similar issue, but I say similar. It wasn't a case. Hello. It wasn't a case of getting booted. It was just OBS for whatever reason did not actually detect the game, which was a pain. So I had to come out and come back in. I mean, that's always the possibility. That can always happen, to be fair, because it's the penetration, to be honest, of the armour. I've struggled on some classes. Lore Masters I used to struggle something chronic on there, which used to do my head in. But yeah, I think it's kind of looking at, as Doc said there, you've got to look at your debuffs and seeing what you can penetrate, or debuff armor, cause poisons, whatever it is, just to increase the DPS instead of just pure out and out kicking the bejesus out of something. But yeah, I haven't looked at mine since the rework because I have to redo all of my points, and I'm not kind of looking forward to that, if I'm honest. So if we go up this way, perhaps. Another wallowy crocodile. There we go. Excellent. Doc's finally got in. Nice. So whilst people are actually having issues still, hopefully the queue is tumbling along. It's almost like you feel like you don't want to disconnect either, because you'll be like struggling to get back in again. So how do we... So this is a bridge, obviously. I've never been through here. Okay, so can we... Okay, we can just drop off. Okay, nice. Yeah, there was a grace period, yeah. I mean, I actually manually disconnected, which is handy. So I just literally quit out of the game and then got back in straight away. So I kind of acted like a disconnect, even though I wasn't a disconnect. Yeah, so we were picking up from the little I've played with Loma. I just thought it was more melee with some spells, which were pure caster. I think Lawmaster is one of those that kind of comes into its own the further along you play it, and then you realise it is quite a powerful class. And I've not really I've not really played it since the change, because you used to have the pet with you all the time, whereas that changed recently as well. So I've got, you know, even though I've played this for 18 years, I've got a lot of relearning to do in that regard. Okay, that's a daily repeatable. Gathering pristine carapaces. Let's get rid of that. Into there. Okay. Bog lurker carapaces. These are quite tough, if I'm honest. To be fair, they are quite tough. I mean, don't, Assen, whatever you do, don't discount something like a captain or a minstrel. Minstrels, I think, are fairly tough as well. They've gone through various tweaks and changes over the years. Wow, this is quite an impressive place. We do need to go over that way, I think. So wharf rats do bloated wharf rat. A rat, definitely don't want to be taking that on. 1.2 million, 1.5 million. So yeah, but everybody's different, and that's why I said don't discount a class until you've tried it. And again, some of them, they do become better the more you play them. A, because of an understanding of the class that you invariably get. But also, by the same token, new skills and areas. Some areas are obviously better suited to specific classes, annoyingly, obviously.
I thank you for bringing this news to me.
I don't have enough room. I need to sell some shit, don't I? Because my bags are full. Sell all. Loot all. Sell all. Finished.
I beseech you, adventurer.
Travel to Gas Hajai to investigate the area. That is a small fellowship, so I'm going to decline that one.
What news has come in with the
Okay,
day?
I'm not going to bother with that one then. What I do need to find out is the tunnel guide, which is here.
Umbar is a free city at last.
I've been looking at videos and reading up on the classes the past few days. Yeah, you can do that for a long while, and you think, okay, that looks good, that looks okay, and then all of a sudden you just go, nah, I need to try. But hopefully you'll get in, and hopefully you'll. Do you know what I'm actually going to do? Is I'm going to cancel that one because I don't want to do them anymore. Nope. Okay. So we are going to turn to there. Alright, okay. Well, what's the other ones that we need? So that's too many friends. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not too sure I'm going to do that. In the births. In the wells. Shelter from the storm. Smouldering fire. Yeah. Traps for apps. And there's that one as well. Okay. Yeah. So we're not going to... I don't think we're going to stay here. We are going to go back to here. Which is Mechab Kupar. Let's go back there. Don't look
May
at
the
it.
seas be calm and the winds fair.
Doop, doop, boop, boop. There we go. Right. Right, there's Korodan. He's gone. Oh shit, I got way too little room. Okay, so that's Arubari Athalas is now out of date, isn't it? Because we're going to be on to the new ones. Maybe not. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to unlock them. Just going to get rid of that. Boop.
We need to know what has happened.
We need to know what has happened. Find someone at Mechab Kapu who might know what happened to Biruk. Okay. You look like you might know.
Baruch, I have not seen him for a few hours.
Kaltag has disappeared from where you last spoke. Spiders are near. Someone should do something in that. Talk to Korodan and grave robbers at Locale. You know, it's just the axe left there is missing. Okay. I'm going to have to go wander into there. There's nobody else I need to speak to here. Okay, see him, sorry.
A keen mind is more potent than the sharpest blade.
Keen mind is more potent than the sharpest blade. Nice. Right. Let's just do shared storage. Boop. Yeah, see, my issue is that the game has too much stuff because your vault space is never enough. I've got like 320 vault spaces in shared storage. I've maxed out 120. The only way that I could get any more is through... I don't know if I can buy any. Shared storage. Only if I got the Patron's Luxuriant Coffer, which I think comes with plus 10, does it? Yeah, 10 shared storage slots. It's like, nope. Nope. TD, how you doing? Good evening, good afternoon. How are you? TD, God, I've not seen you for a while. How's tricks? How's life? How's the world, according to TD? That goes into there. There are more non-lawmasters and hunters and Orcrist, so lawmaster is a new hunter. Yeah, it would seem that way, wouldn't it? Hello, Truffleophagus. Hello, Dampyophilus. You are very damp. You're very damp. Did you get very damp on your walk, dog? You got very wet. Yes, the dog has just come in from the walk with the wife, and she's very damp. You are very damp. I think we should get you a hairdryer. Thank you. That's my hand. Nice of you to try and bite it off. Appreciate it. Right, so we've done that. Let's chunk that into there. Let's get the wood. I've got wood. It's just the way I'm stood. Yeah, that was the dog just trying to chomp my hand. As she likes to do. No. Thank you. Just be good. Don't be a planner. Don't be a weirdo. Just get rid of them. Let's just get them out of there. Pick them out. Well, okay. This could get out of the way. Red painted skeleton, steed. Stable harvest math. Steed of the Duskwatch. Is there any that, apart from looking at like the wiki, I can never remember if you can actually preview these before you choose them. I mean, I've obviously got the Lithe Festival one, because the Lithe one is the splatter ass. And the Glittering Yule Steed I've already got as well. Might actually have to just look at those and check before I get this one out of my bag. Let's see. Mounts. Let's see if we can see. I imagine this person might have the collection mount show. Ah, collection mounts. Okay, so collection mount shows a preview. Cool. No, that's not what I want to press. It's on the map, isn't it? Collections show. Mounts. Okay. Mount collection. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. So, we have Springfest. I presume they're in order. Okay, that's the red painted skeleton steed. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Sable Harvest Math. Which is that one. Okay, yeah. The normal Harvest Math. Which is that one. The Blue Rowan. Okay, yeah. Springtime Steed. I wish these were in alphabetical order. Springtime. Oh, that's a bit bright, isn't it? The Lossoth, I think we're going to be aware of what that one is, yeah. Steed of the Duskwatch. I can't actually see Steed of the Duskwatch there. Because the Steed of Dol Baran is under Duskwatch Steed. Oh, it's there. Wow. Blanket. Wow. That was terrible. Yule Festival Steed. Okay, is that one? Yule Festival Snow Steed. Is that one? Pale Golden Summer Steed. Is that one? And then the Springfest Steed, which I think I'd already looked at anyway. She's that one. I actually don't know, to be fair. I just want to get it out of my bag, so I was just going to choose one. That's the Sable Harvest Math. And then there's the Harvest Math, and then something is... And then the Blue Rowan one. I quite like the Blue Rowan one. I think we'll go for the Blue Rowan. Let's get the Blue Rowan one. Let's select that. There we go. Now, did that give me that as a skill? It did. There we go. Nice. Anyway, I got that out of the bag anyway, didn't it? It's always good. That's the allegiance points. That's the large gifts, more allegiance stuff, small gifts. Cetos skins. Oh, okay. Let's just do tasks. Okay, it's only that one. That's all we got. Rubbish. Yeah. Thank you. Into there. And nice stuff. Boop. Oh, I actually got some more of these sea stones. I do. Yeah. Go into there. Sturdy. Oh, I'm just gonna get going. Get out of it. Dwarf made treasure. It's Gundabad. Yeah. Get rid. Not gonna use them. Oop, hello. Do we need that? Cloak of Will. Okay, slightly stronger. We've got the semblance of Nakasi's hands and the semblance of Nakasi's tunic, which I think is not too shabby, really. Not too shabby. Shabba. Oh yeah, still got chicken. That's the one we're wearing. That's the equipment. The dog's like, don't stop stroking me, thank you. People have not seen the dog yet. Not that she'd sit still to be on camera anyway. A bit too much of a live wire, apart from when she's asleep. Oh, she's like, just keep stroking me. Don't stop. Don't stop. You're not allowed to stop. Thank you. Yes, no more licking. I don't need licking. And that's my cup of tea. Thank you. My Lord of the Rings mug. I do need another one, to be fair, because whilst that side is perfectly okay, the other side isn't. Aton, still staring at the character creator. What have I done? You have started playing an MMO, which is going to be a case of... What do I do? What do I play? What character do I start? Everybody's been there. Everybody's done that. And yeah, I think you're going to have to Just try one and see what you think. Try it, just dive in. Okay. Put that there. And my issue is that I also want to bear in mind if I ever get there and then hunters seem to fall off pretty bad. They can do. Like I said, there's been a change with the hunters, but the thing is, probably by the time you get to endgame, the meta, the characters you want to possibly play will probably have changed again. So you're never going to find that. So what you do is you then level a different character, and yeah. I wouldn't worry about endgame, just enjoy what you're going to play. And if you can get in with a kinship that does endgame raiding, perhaps, you know, you might even get to that point and think, nah, I don't want to do any raiding, or something else might come along, or, you know, there's so many permutations. So many different permutations. Why have I got that there? Gundabad. They're level 75 and they're level 150. Why am I carrying them around still? I can't believe I've actually still got level 75 stuff on me. Do you know what I'm actually going to do? Because they are next to useless. I'm going to actually get rid of them. I'm going to sell them. Where's the shop? Just going to sell. Just going to get rid. Okay, let's just unlock a quick bar for the time being. And then as I get more of those, I'll have to craft some. What starting tutorial do you recommend? Again, that's a difficult one because I've done all of them. Depending upon the kind of class that you're kind of playing. I don't think you'd lose out doing either, whichever way you want to do it. So, just if you've settled on a class, you could go with you know, the non-skippable variant. You could start in not ended with in I've forgotten the name of it now. Let's just come out of there. Cardalan, etc. That's another one to do as well. So, I mean, I do this one quite a lot now because it's different, but then there's always the nostalgia attached to the original. Start off in Erid Luin, that kind of Thorin's Gate, Refuge of Edhelion. So yeah, there's lots of permutations. Yeah, Shadows of Angmar, yeah. Because that was the original game. Lord of the Rings, The Shadows of Angmar. Right, so we're still sorting out the ship that we were carrying. Still. I mean, I've got so much food on this character, it's actually ridiculous. Let's just use some of it up. Elf Hunter. Cool. Enjoy. Just enjoy. And if you don't like it, switch to something else. Try Champ, Lawmaster, Warden, whatever it is. Just give them a whirl. You've got nothing to lose. Nothing to lose and lots to enjoy. And So that is... Definitely, as a first-time player, you'll enjoy it. The only thing I'll say about the being a hunter is that you will get so used to traveling around at the speed and the ease that you want to, that when you play anything else, it seems like a drag. So... There's positives and many negatives to playing that character class to start with, unfortunately, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's put that there. Put that over there. Put that there, because I want to put these over here. Put that there. Yeah, something's terms of continuous shifts for 1 hour. Yeah. Okay. Let's have that on. Cool. Right. So where... Okay, so we need to go there. There and there. Okay. Let's go there, there, and there. Avoiding the bats. There we go. Let's see if we can avoid that crypt bat. Whoop. Yep. Let's get that sentry. There we go. Completed the deed slayer. Okay, we've completed that deed and then we've got the advanced. Okay. So... yeah. Okay. Boink. Okay, Caltag, why are you there? Oh, this neck goes into the bait. It's a curse. It's a curse.
Is it a curse?
Maybe I'm not meant to keep up with him because he's just gone off on a right rollicking run. And he's dead. So that is there. Okay, so that means we've got to come out. Come out, wherever you are. There we go. Up, up, up we go. Batty. We got a batty. Right, on to our left. Equipped rats war attack. Equipped raiders though, well. Cool.
I thought these grave robbers would be poorly armed and untrained. They proved more deadly than I expected.
Okay. See. Is he up there? Okay. Oh, for God's sake. The overseer here now. Nice. If we get up here, okay. That wasn't the best time. Two overseers just walking past, and I accidentally switched target and pulled both of them. That's not so good either. Let's just bubble. Boom, boom, boom. So we can't get through there then. Get around here then. Stairs. Oh yeah, this is where we've been before, haven't we? Marvellous. Biruk.
The adventuring life. How do you do it, day after day?
Cool.
We are outsiders in Umar.
39.
We patrol these caverns and keep it as safe as we can.
I can't remember. Is it been with this update or was it a previous update that we're now at 98 for the virtues? Was it 98 with the last update? I honestly can't remember. I've not kept up with it. Does this bring us back out into Umbar-Habel? It did. Okay. I've been zoned. And possibly again. Doink. Whilst we are up and on this level, we shall try and cut through and throw the necklace into into the water. Callum.
The principles of buying and selling hold
no,
true
no,
no
no,
matter
no.
where you go in this
Yeah, literally coming up these stairs or facing away from the hustle bustle of the town. Like there I get 60, 50, 40, nearly 50 frames per second, between 40 and 50. When the point up there, 110. Such a shame really, because you can't enjoy the scenery as much as you'd maybe like. Wake. Okay, we've got quite a few things that we can kind of do. Talk to things again. Let's go back to the meeting hall and speak to Coiltech and have a word with him. And go, yo, Coiltech, what's going on, my little dwarven friend? Who I don't trust as far as I could throw you, which won't be very far because he looks like quite a hefty little guy. I think he'd be a bit of a chunky little monkey. A little flubster of the chubster. Yeah. 20 frames per second there.
relieved. This issue of the dead had been weighing on me.
Oh, yes I do. Open the door. I mean, I get 600, nearly 700 frames per second inside. Outside, less than 10, about 5%. 30 frames per second. Yep. Okay, right, so if we can we cut around here? Get out the other side, perhaps? I suspect not. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Which one's that one? Spousal strife. Okay. Wow. Wow. Oh, the frickety jickety we get up there. I feel like we need to go down here and then along and up this pathway over the bridge and round. Yeah, okay. The Shrine of He Who Sees All. That is also known as the CCTV operator. Of steps. Okay, will I just complete the deed of all of them? The false churches of the Order. Thousand virtue, thank you very much. Marvellous. Appreciate it. Give me that. Oop, take one ordered. Is it in here? Oh, yeah. There we go.
I would ask you if you have seen my husband, but I know he has been forbidden from showing his face here too.
There is much to be done, and fewer hands by which to do it.
Definitely don't want to do that. Let's get the tunnel guide first.
Good day to you, traveler. day to you, traveler. Good day to you, traveler.
Yeah, funny feeling there's going to be an absolute bucket load of stuff to do here. I'm not too sure.
Umbar is a free city at last.
Caught
Fair
them
winds
all.
to you. Good day to you, traveler. May the seas be cold and the winds fair. Fair winds to you.
Good day to you, traveler.
Special ones, Tessa and Ordinarian. Okay. Mm-hmm.
May the seas be cold and the winds fair.
Good day to you, traveler. Fair winds to you.
Let's do you. Okay. At least while I'm here, I'm doing them on level. The older quests, unfortunately, we're just a little bit too old. Bit like me. Ah! One good tip for an increase in performance is to turn off your 3D character portrait. You can see here that I only have like the White Tree of Gondor, so you just need to kind of turn them off in the options, and your increase of FPS will be relatively significant. Because you're not rendering another thing on screen. So it's like now, okay, if I look at this wall, for example, I'm getting anything between 420 to 450, the odd little dip. But if I go to options and then go portrait, and UI settings, no, advanced graphics, 3D object portrait, then click accept, I'm down to 270. So you lose like 150 odd frames or something like that. Now if you choose something else, like they're 220, 217, when I've got the 2 on the screen, if we go back in and turn that off, so bearing in mind that's maybe 220 or something like that, turn that off, and then reselect it, 370, 380, 340, 350. So yeah, it makes a significant difference having that turned off. Whoop. That was an interesting one. I thought it was just stairs, and it wasn't. It was just an edge. Oops. This is the new channel, GTT, Gary's Tech Tips. Right there, Bachadir. Okay. Interesting. You're a named character and you're just there. Oh, hello. Snake. Wow, another one. They're all coming out to play. That character there, White Doom, I've had him on block for years. And that's the first time I've seen him. I think he was a character that used to spout all sorts of nonsense. So I think that's probably why I had him on block. It's a case of notoriety rather than being a good egg. It's a funny feeling I'm going to have to kill him as well. Again. There's another dwelling somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure where. Further over this side, perhaps? There. Tell you what, I'll kill these until I find the one I need. Okay. Right, one more. Oh. Oh, well, we got sneak. You there. I wondered why I was in combat and then I realised. Little snake. Little bloody snake. So, yeah, he was round this corner, wasn't he?
Tell me. Speak.
Cool. Reputation change. D bestowed, ally, yeah, D complete, blah blah blah. Awake. Cool. Right, that's that done. Scout the western entrance. Okay. Right. Okay, gotta go back and talk to him, are we? Wow, there's a few of these sneaky little bastards here. Sneaky little bastards. Oof.
Speak.
Yeah, defeat Umar. I thought I might have to come back in here at some point, but you know. Okay, we're going to take that back with the journal. There we go. Up. Okay, probably create a path. Whoop. Man, don't worry. Doink. Right, double the breaker.
Umbar is a free city at last.
Nice. So if we go along here and then up to there, Ken Taglin. Have I been there before?
Fair winds to you.
No, not yet. So what we'll do is we'll scoot along there on the horse, get things unlocked. Here. Gonna pull the sand shifter, but hey ho. Don't do anything about that. Having steam, okay. Seeing eyes. Disease, temple bats. Stuff. Shoot. Okay. It's not what I wanted, but hey ho. Boom, bim. That there. Oh, injured refugees. Okay. Okay, we can come back down there. Deadly Source, hey, didn't never played the temple. Was surprised there was a new expansion. I thought it was dead. Still going. Still going. I mean, to be fair, with it being the only MMO now for Lord of the Rings, wow, really do catch me every time. Obviously, it seems like the Amazon produced one was now dead in the water totally, so yeah, still a lot of love for the Tolkien world. No, those sand shifters hit her every time. Yeah, I mean, I think everybody was interested to see what the new one would be like, but unfortunately, with the way that a lot of companies now just get rid, shut down, you know, don't want to spend the money, kind of thing. I mean, it's understandable to a degree that
Fair winds to you.
Game dev is expensive, but if somebody higher up who makes the decisions doesn't have the belief in a project, doesn't matter what you do, you are scuppered. Get these planks. Let's get these planks. Oh, nice. Gonna get him there. Don't like him loitering. Oi, governor. Get out. Yeah, unfortunately, that's how cutthroat the industry has become. It's I mean, we're quite lucky in terms of our development company is very well looked after, and they are part of a massive corporate body such as Amazon, and yeah, it's I'd hate to be working on a team where you're constantly on edge. I mean, you never know how the world's going to turn. You know, it's all about profit, return on investment, and people think that's the kind of best way, but seemingly isn't. Not for longevity of projects and passion and art. So I think it's there's going to be a few more twists and turns and changes within the world going forward, especially in the gaming industry. But yeah, like I say, we just hope that things are not too shabby. Like I said, Lord of the Rings is still going to stick around. I can imagine that the devs have breathed a bit of a sigh of a relief to see the MMO landscape kind of change a little bit in their favour with regards how the Amazon one has kind of developed. But hey, who knows? It's going to be an interesting change for sure. Right, I'm going to stop there. Just on 3 hours. 3 hours just disappears, just like that. Just like that. So, Deadly Sausage, yeah, I want to try this out. I downloaded it and I don't know if it's going to make already. So, technically level 230, I think. Yeah, pretty much. You can just, you know, I think it's about 130. So, yeah, Gundabad is, I think it's up to, is it up to and including Gundabad? I can't remember now with the code. You'll be able to get to, if it is level 130, that does give you access to Gundabad. So yeah, if it's higher than that, then even better, because literally when you go into Gundabad, that is level 130. So yeah, you got a shit ton of content. Deadly Swords, wait before you go. If you got a question, fire it in. Be firing in. Minstrel's is healer. I was thinking of doing that. Yeah, Minstrel is a healer predominantly. There are other classes that can heal as well, but Minstrel is still the predominantly main healer. They are also quite good in offense as well. They're a very good class. They used to be probably the worst class in the game when it first started, whereas now it's probably a very good combination because you've got good stances where you can output quite a lot of DPS. They did get a little bit of a tweak a little while ago. I think probably a couple of years ago. They were a little bit OP, I would say, and they still are to a degree, because if you've got some good gear and you know how to play the class, you can literally obliterate things. If Mini Bane was here, he'd be probably giving us a demonstration, but he's not, thankfully. But yeah, if you want to try Minstrel, I think he's a good class. Good at ranged attacks. Self heals, why not? And then depending upon your stance, even bigger heals. So the only problem is with obviously a multidiscipline class is that you've got to, when you get there, start doing 2 different types of legendaries. But all I've done is I've concentrated on my one legendary, which is my offense. So I don't tend to heal too much. But if you are intending on doing that, then you're going to have 2 lots of legendaries. So you'll have a sword, axe, whatever it is, and your songbook for your DPS, and then 1 for your healing. So yeah, a lot of work involved, unfortunately. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks very much, Jim. Appreciate the resub. Everybody else that's been in, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. We'll try and come back with some more. We'll see how things pan out in the future. See what MMOs we play, other games as well. If you've not already, do try Arc Raiders. Great game. Probably my game of the year in terms of what it's actually brought. And then also Claire Obscura, the Expedition 33. I tried it. It's just not grabbing me, but it's not my kind of game. But I can see why a lot of people do like that. Battlefield 6? Nah. Not going to happen. Not going to be my game of the year. Oh, she's finally resubbed.
Oh, viewers of plenty. Oh, viewers of plenty.
The wife has just decided that she needs to resubscribe. 71 months. You need another one for 6 years. Yeah, there we go. Well lit. Well lit. She was well lit. Right, folks, I'm out of here. Enjoy your weekend, whatever the rest of you are doing. Take care, be good, and we shall see you very, very soon. Bye-bye for now.